Hello mates, how are you? Today video will be about the page objects, and um, we all know how to use objects, right? It's like instance, example of the screen, you're testing, and it's pretty much simple thing. What if your app becoming more and more comprehensive? You have more than like 12, more than 100, 200 page objects. How to manipulate them and how to provide better visibility from the test body to see like where are you exactly, and how to um, give a like share a knowledge between like what's supposed to use if you're using the different page objects, which one should go and which one should go from where. Let's say the home screen, right, can contain 5 or 10 different page objects. Many things happens on a home screen. So where to call them, when to call them, right? In this video, we're gonna talk about really cool stuff. We will create flows, sort of containers, wrappers, if you want to, for testing. So let's take a look. I will use previous playground from when we use it from the video about navigation. And let's just briefly take a look. We have abstract layer where we do navigation. We have a page objects, 3 page objects, and also I added more page objects with like, just imagine a bunch of the different logic. Then we have a hub. So I put everything, I remove it from the UI test class and put it in UI test screens. So that's where we initialize everything. And then the test steps and the run playground. So um, it's talk about the let's talk about the hub, right? Here you can have more and more and more and more page objects, and of course you can say let's just add the comments. That's, let's say, home screen, and like maybe feed, user screen, and poll screen, or like the comment screen is on the home flow, or like the home feature overall. But it's not like really sustainable for us. It's better approach if compiler will do stuff for us, right? So let's think about something more like again in isolate, more generic, and let's let's use compiler. Let's let compiler do it work. So in that case, let's create extension. So also this is work approach, and you can use it for your projects. Little by little eliminate the page objects creation like this and using container style. So we will have extensions, extension UI test screen, right? Here we will have a class. Let's call it home screen, home flow. So let's say home flow will contain this guy and maybe like user screen. Oh, I'm sorry. User screen, like a couple more things, something like that. Okay, cool. So now we have a wrapper for that. Let's provide access to that wrapper. So we will do like the static methods of static func. Let's call it create, because in that case we will create our container. It's gonna be flow, right? Home flow is gonna be flow. We will pass closure with type of home flow. Void. I'm sorry. Sweet. All right. In order to doing that, let me see. Technically, it's going to be just like the let. Let me see if I'm doing right. Yeah, it's going to be let home flow type of the home flow, not init, and then we will do flow closure, and we put there what kind of flow we're looking for, home flow. Okay, that's how the wrapper will looks like. So now did we yep. All right, cool. Let's run it, see like everything run. Great. So how should looks like. Now when you start to test, you think about your flow first. So you're like, all right, let's just do the same for navigation, right? You say like the home flow dot create flow, right? And here you can provide the name, let's say like each view, but better way of working with the closures, you just use the shortcut. So you say, hey, $0, I want to call, and then you have any page objects available inside closure. So create function has a closure with the type of home flow. We initialize the initializing that flow and passing it inside the closure. That's what we have. We have home flow, create, and a closure where we can grab any of the page objects and then do whatever we want to do with them. Cool stuff of that. That's all of them is lazy, so they will during the initialization it will not instantiate all of them. It will only instantiate them whatever we needed. So we pretty much follow this approach, but also we use like isolate state. So if home flow contain only specified page objects. Sweet. Let's create one more. I have it right here. Let me just copy it to sort of avoid to spending time for that. All right, so we have explore flow. So let's say we're navigate somewhere. We go to like explore flow. Then you need to do like the explore flow, there create, using pretty much same thing. You say, hey, explore screen, insert loaded, and then you can call like the any other page objects inside there and use it. Easy peasy, I guess. Let's see what we can improve here. First of all, after you're doing that in your project, you go to home screen. Okay, home screen. Sweet. So you don't need it here. You just remove it. User screen. Remove it. Post screen. Remove it. Comment screen. Notification screen. Profile screen. Message screen. Explore screen. Feed. I guess we have like the common one. Yep. Let's just adjust that. Post. Yeah. Cool. So we still have like the couple page objects which can be later on wrapped or maybe like keeping for some purposes. Yeah, but idea is like that's how it's supposed to be, and then you can keep chaining. You're doing this, then like you're doing that. Also, don't forget like if post screen has like bunch of the metas, they can return instance of the post screen, so you can also chain them, which will really nice, visible, and easy to understand for everyone. So let's see what we have. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not part of the deal. So what we have, also again, main idea to eliminate that and having the containers. Let's see if we can also improve this thing, make it more generic, right? In that case, we will have to create protocol. which is flow, and then it's going to be extension for that protocol. Extension for the protocol. So that's going to be the part of the extension. We will pass self, and here we will say like also self, and it's going to be container. Come on. It's going to be container, right? Now it's complaining that we don't have init. I can put it here, which will be, yeah, should be good. Also, I assume all of you guys passing application inside the PageObject, so this thing should help you at least to go in the right direction to see how to add app into the initializer, right? All right, cool. So what are we doing next? Then we need just add conformance. So it's gonna flow, and it says, hey, we need initializer. Since we're not initialize anything, you can just add like the required initializer. If you don't know what is this required initializer, feel free to read about it. But technically, that's what we need right now. And one more right here, flow, and then we also put like required initializer. Again, little spoiler, you will use that initializer to pass app or anything else you want to pass inside the page object. So we don't need this guy anymore, and we don't need this guy anymore. Now it should handle it automatically because self is instance of the class, and we initialize self, and then we put inside the closure that container, so everything should be fine. Let me see. Yes, it will not work this way. We have right now the flow, but you still see it works. Create works, everything fine. Yep, that's how it goes. Explore flow. That's what we use here. Container showing you that. Right. Yep. All right. That's it for this lesson. So again, if you have pretty long hop for all your page objects, like even though if you have more than like the 20, it's already enough to mess up and like forget like which page object going to where. So creating the containers, creating the flows, wrappers, whatever you want to call them, it's really cool one to keep your tests clean and understandable. Thank you so much, and see you later.